Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be taking you behind the scenes for a portrait shoot I did recently here in my home of Seoul, Korea, and I'll be sharing one simple tip I used during the session and that you can use as well to help make your portrait photos stand out. I want to thank my model Julia and my videographer Hoonhyun for helping bring everything to life. And without any further ado, let's get into it.
One tiny step to your right. There you go.
So the tip I use during this shoot is something I call UMCU, and it's an acronym that helps add visual entry to your photos by changing up the shot types. In full disclosure, I got this idea from another photographer here on YouTube. His name is Karl Shakur, and I'll include his video and link in the description. What I'm sharing is not exactly the same as his original thoughts. It's been slightly repurposed by me for my own uses. But again, the inspiration definitely came from him, so credit where credit is due, and be sure to check out his video. But now, let's dive into UMCU.
And go for it. Again.
E stands for the environmental shot. This can be taken in a multitude of ways, but it's where you take a photo of any aspect of the environment you're shooting in, and nothing in the frame includes your model. It could be a wide, establishing shot of the area, it could be a more macro shot of something detailed and specific, or maybe something in between. But again, whatever you decide, it's just important that it does not include the model. By having this shot in your arsenal, it can be a nice change of pace within the series, so the eye gets a little break from seeing the main subject, and I found it can also be a great frame to use as a cover photo that you can add text over, or maybe even a logo if you're shooting for a brand or something. So there we have E, our environmental shot, which is my go-to starter for any portrait session.
I don't know. Right around that time, but I met you. Do you remember the first time I met you? Yeah.
Next is W, which is the wide shot. This shot includes your model in the frame from head to toe without any parts being cut out. You might frame things in a way where the environment consumes most of the scene and the model is but a small figure in the frame, or you might have them stretching from the bottom edge to the top edge of the frame. There's really no right or wrong, and playing with these variations in sizes can be fun and also change the feeling of the shot. Plus, it's a good way to get a full look of the model and their styling and the surrounding environment that can set the tone for the photos to come.
Turn back towards me. Like more of a body shift. Yeah. There you go.
M is for the medium shot. This is kind of the bread and butter shot for most portrait sessions, and it's where we frame our model from the waist up. This allows the viewer to get a good look at the model's face and any expression they may be wearing, while still being able to take in the surrounding area. It's also been said that this is probably one of the most common types of shots because it's traditionally how we see people and interact with them in real life. So there's a sense of familiarity when we view the person in this way in the frame. And again, it's probably going to make up the majority of your shots when you do a portrait session. Next on the list is C, which stands for the close-up shot. This is where we focus in on a specific detail and have that detail fill the frame. For example, I often do this with the eyes. Focusing in on them can create a sense of allure or intimacy, but there are other things that can make a good close-up. It could be a prop, a hand, maybe a part of the clothes if you're doing something more fashion-based, or a detail of a product if you're doing something more lifestyle-based, along with the photos of your model. Really could be anything that you find interesting up close and want to highlight for your audience. And finally, we have U, which stands for the unexpected shot. This is any shot that breaks the normal conventions of what you've been showcasing previously. Maybe it's shooting from an odd angle, adding a new color, having your model do something out of the ordinary. The possibilities are really endless with this one, and what I really like about this shot is that it comes at the end. So by now, all of your bases should have been covered, so there's nothing really to worry about, and you can just have fun and be creative with whatever it is you want to explore with your model. And when things come together just right, I've found that these are often the photos at the end that can be remembered because they really stand out and are something different. And I think having our photos stand out is something that we all probably aspire for when we're taking our photos. Okay, that's going to do it for this one. I want to thank everyone for watching. I hope you found the information to be helpful. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will catch you in the next one.
Okay.